Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this extraordinary day where I present to you some chocolate, sponsored by, but not limited to, Mr. Beats, aka Feastables. Here, try here, milk chocolate. It gives you the relation of milk and chocolate. And here, my dear sir, our brand, our newly one. It is the nut of these. Chocolate, creamy.
I'm going to kill you.
Just try it and you will not regret it.
Wait a minute. Always a beat.
I'm never. Who do you think I am? The cartel?
Alright. We don't know.
Hold on, we can get this.
Alright, we don't know here.
How's it taste? How is it, my good sir? How is it, my good sir? Please share it with the audience.
Hey, Mr. Beast. We could use a sponsor.
How is it, my good sir? We need to know.
It's okay.
We'll take it.
Hey!
If you are wise, you listen to me.
If you don't eat the chocolate, I will fucking kill you.
Oompa, loompa, doopa dee doo.
I want to see you try it one day. Oompa doompa doopy doo. I will keep you with my very own shoe.
Actually, it was really good. That's a good one. All right.
What up, Breddies?
All right, guys. If it's not obvious yet, we just saw Wonka.
Wonka. Where's Willy at this though? Willy Wonka. Minus the chocolate factory.
All right, there's a lot to talk about here. It's kind of, okay, so let's start with, it's kind of weird how this is presented by Warner Brothers, am I right?
Yes, sir.
And yet it's criticizing corporations in league with each other and bribing certain people to keep it under wraps. Where have we heard this before? By the way, I would like a word from our own buddy here, who's got something to say. Let's
Say your piece.
speak, preach, brother, preach.
As you may know, I've said this in the John Wick review. I have said it was the best 2023 movie. I would like to retract that statement. The second best. This movie beat it. This movie has beaten it. I was literally going in this movie with low expectations.
We haven't even seen trailers. We haven't even reacted.
I literally like to see movies that, you know, I was like, oh, Wonka, what are you gonna do this time? The Johnny Depp movie was great, you know, but I was like, what about the original? That's exactly what I was getting at. The original was, you know, amazing.
Perfection.
I was like, what we're gonna do is our prequel. I was like, what we're going to do.
And pay respect to the OG Willy Wonka, Gene Wilder.
Rest in peace, Gene Wilder. But, man, oh man, was I wrong. I love you, Keanu. But, Timothée.
Timothée Chalamet, you got us again.
Modded Xbox 360, bro.
Come on, Teresa.
What you gotta say?
Spit.
Hi everyone! I'm so happy to be part of this group. Yeah, this movie was really awesome. I've been a big fan since the Johnny Depp movie, but I have seen the original the past year. So I love both the original and Johnny Depp movie. So I would rate this movie 100 out of 100.
Okay, so the whole thing starts off with big old Willy, you know. Turns out he didn't have a dad who is a dentist. It's still canon. It's still canon. Johnny Depp is still canon. Shut it.
Well, wait,
Nobody can
no,
say.
no. Sorry, hold on. Remember, it's Charlie in the chocolate factory. His name's Charlie, not Willy. Charlie.
No, we're talking about Willy.
Yeah,
Willy right now. We're talking about Willy.
Isn't like Willy like technically his name, right? Is it weird? I don't remember.
I don't know what the whole name Charlie came from.
Charlie came from the child Charlie.
It's been weird. It's been a while since I read the Roald Dahl book. Please roast me in the comments. I don't care. It's been a while since I read the original book.
Okay, so kind of weird how, you know, Willy is talking about, oh, that's stealing. stealing. You should never steal. But breaking and entering into a zoo to milk a giraffe? Totally okay. As long as you do it with good
It
intentions.
sounds like you should work for Honest Cherries. Hey, and what did you say?
Yeah, I enjoyed this movie. Yeah, Timothée definitely pulled it off as Willy Wonka. You know, now you got a little misty-eyed at the end.
I was there too.
But
I was trying the whole movie actually.
kind of a little hopeful there, you know. But they kind of went pretty bold there. Who's the director of this? Who are the writers? Because not only are they criticizing corporations, and they're also criticizing cops and religion, both in on the conspiracy.
Also-
Where have we heard this before?
Shout out to Rowan Atkin. Everyone calls him Mr. Bean, but always forget his name. Shout out to Rowan Atkin. Shout out to Hugh Grant. We barely see Hugh Grant around. I love seeing him. You know, it's a treat.
Bro, you too. I was gonna say we also had 2 cameos. Now we gotta have somebody else say it, bro.
You say it though. You
too.
say it.
Yes, we have cameos from not only Hugh Grant but Mr. Bean himself.
Oh, don't forget about the popcorn.
Keegan. Everybody knew Keegan Michael Key was gonna be in the movie.
Yes.
You know, and he oddly gets fatter and fatter every time he eats chocolate.
Who would have thought his only healthy performance was being a toad?
You know, I'm gonna be honest. What I love about this movie is that they reference a lot of the original Chocolate Factory movie to
Ooh, the river.
the river,
chocolate river.
the chocolate river in the vault. They also have the cop who keeps on getting fatter and fatter with the gum.
The everlasting gum.
The everlasting gum. They got when Willy does end up getting a shop in the movie, there are stuff that are edible, and when they go in the original movie, when they go into the chocolate factory, oh, these are edible. Yes, these are edible.
And they weirdly they even have an option: edible or not edible. I can't even remember the name of the non-edible one though.
know
called
about penny-
sovereigns.
But it don't matter because it was poison and they turn all their hair into different.
They basically said.
Yeah, they reference the hairy thing.
Okay, wait, let's talk about the music. You know what? Let's not just talk about the scenes. Let's talk about the music
I got
and the choreography. Like,
Okay, so
I'm not one for like musicals, but sometimes I could dig it. And I don't really watch much of your movies, Timothée, but like, you can sing, you can dance. I love it.
Let us find out that behind the scenes that you had somebody singing for you. Alright? Let us see behind the scenes, bro. We're gonna be watching.
He's probably got some singing lessons from
What
Zendaya.
did you feel about the music?
The music was awesome. My favorite was the Oompa Loompa song.
Of course! Who can forget about that?
Everybody's gonna love. No matter what, the thing that's gonna come out on top is the Oompa Loompa song.
And let's not forget about
Come with me and you'll
Say
see
that for me, girl.
in a world of pure imagination.
Okay, so
Of your nation.
in my opinion, a lot of the songs in the movie, besides those 2,
I love them. I love them.
Personally, I didn't find them as memorable because I cannot remember a single one besides those 2.
Well, I mean, that's the point. They're original. They wanted to make this movie more of a musical, and I think it slaps for that idea.
I even like that they.
I remember a good chunk of the songs. I do remember a good chunk of them.
They'll be both
Personally,
household classics.
I remember all of them actually, but like I gotta remember how the stuff goes, but like all of them. I remember it was like something like "This Is Your Home."
Yeah.
That was one of them, and then there's a song about chocolate. Like I remember all of them.
So, what would you say is your favorite original song?
I have no favorite. I love them all. I love them.
Yeah, of course it is.
Make sure you guys follow me on social media. I have recorded a very special video before the screenings, and hopefully he posts some of the pictures that we took at the screening. And I'll see you guys at the next screening. Thank you guys. Bye. Bye. Bye guys.
Alright, now we gotta talk about Nuno. God damn it, that girl was awesome. Man, she really made a mark in this.
She was the
story.
heart of the movie.
the biggest arc, actually.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I like to believe, I have a little theory about Noodle.
Speak your segments.
I like to think like Noodle is also the reason why Wonka in the original movie and onward with the Johnny Depp as well is the reason why he's a little like cuckoo, because it's like it just shows like in the movie like he's looking like you would think like, oh, he's looking for his mother, but we find out what really happened to his mom. So it's like when he saw Noodle ended up being really, really happy, it just shows like maybe he really, really wanted to see his mom, and you know,
He understood her pain.
mm-hmm.
Freaking Willy, man, you good old coot, you man. We love you. Although, hold on, there's a key thing that was missing from Willy. Willy was a little too good and happy, but they didn't show his dark side. Besides him, you know, breaking, entering, and drugging people, I wanted more of that. Where is more of his dark side, bro? Come on, Willy. Come on.
We get a sequel.
If we get a sequel,
I don't want to.
because the chocolate factory was at the ending. It was at the ending.
So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking once he actually has the chocolate factory, then we'll get to see more of his malicious side. We might get the ego. Just think about it.
Actually, hold on. He might have something. I think he's got something because in the Johnny Depp version, they mentioned he had competitors. Okay, so but we're using both the 1970 version and the Johnny Depp version.
In the book version.
Okay, in the book version too. We're using all of them, okay? We need to reference all of them because yes, he did say that they had competitors. So what if Willy or like say one of those guys, what are they called? The cartel?
The chocolate cartel.
At least one of them could be one of his competitors stealing his ingredients. Do you think that would be a good movie?
Maybe.
That could be.
But
he's
I
onto
would
something.
say, for me, I just say keep it as is. That's just me. I just say like it's fine as is. Keep the Wonka prequel, keep the original, keep the Johnny Depp version. I just say these three movies, perfect trilogy. Perfect trilogy, in my opinion. We don't need no sequel.
Even though
we don't need no sequel.
Even though the Johnny Depp version is kind of a remake anyway.
It's sort of a remake, but let's just keep it as is, please.
I for one wholeheartedly agree. If this is gonna be a one and done, then I'll accept it.
I said that. We already got Dune 2 coming. Leave it as
Don't worry, we'll see more Timothy very soon.
We got Dune 2 coming. Keep it as is, please.
The rumors of him becoming Harry Osborn in MCU might be coming true.
Hold on, we don't even know when we're gonna see Timothée Chalamet as a happy-go-lucky dude ever again.
Yeah, actually, I really like this. This movie was a perfect ender of our December catalog because we got the holidays. You know, we even have a good opener. So it's happy holidays, y'all.
This is the screening, and they really like had Christmas carols singing in our screening, bro. That's how you know this is a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
This is our freaking Christmas videos, y'all.
Another thing is, you know what I also loved about this movie is that they even had Willy breaking a whole shit ton of rules to get to the top, because that's how you make it in this world. You can't,
Reality.
The greedy overstops the needy.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad, but luckily, Willy is not as greedy as those the cartel jackasses.
Exactly.
Bro, one of them really gaggles over the word poor being mentioned. I'm like, bruh.
Why does his name have to be Felix? Come on, man. Shut up. It's not funny.
But we call you Nuno anyway.
It's an attack, okay? Luckily, Latinos, we use nicknames here. Right? Although I'm still a little mad though. That's my name.
Alright, Felix.
Alright, whatever happened to Felix? Whatever happened to Felix being a positive name like Felix the cat? But y'all lucky I love Felix.
So I'm assuming that's your one and only gripe of the movie.
A great movie, it's not without its flaws, okay?
One of my favorite parts of I think one of my favorite parts of the movie, I think it was like one of my favorite choreographs is when Willy and Noodle was singing together at the zoo, and my gosh, I really loved the balloon scene and the flamingos. Yes. Oh my god, it was so beautiful.
Bro, I didn't want to mention this. I'm not really one to like to mention other musicals, but that whole moment there, in fact, most of the movie, but mainly that scene, really bring me back to when you and I were working in the theater together and The Greatest Showman came. I was like getting so many vibes.
I really love the music in this movie.
You know who also deserved a cameo in this movie?
Me. Oh, the original Chari?
No, the other. Well, because I haven't
Johnny
seen the other,
Depp,
I haven't
yeah.
seen the other Charlie in years. No, the good doctor himself from the who played the Charlie in the last.
Yeah, the original.
and the Johnny Depp.
Well, the second original Charlie, because the original Charlie has to be old.
So they should have called Dr. Murphy. Come on, give Dr. Murphy a call, or as his name is Freddie
Highmore.
Freddie
I was
Highmore.
about to say Freddie
Fazbear.
Freddie Fazbear.
So what do y'all think about all the side characters?
Well, the side character is actually pretty good.
And they're very memorable.
You know, the other people who helped Willy build the
Yeah.
business.
And don't forget about the two old hotel owners who thought they would fall in love.
Freaking
fuck
Doctor,
them.
what,
Fuck
Mr.
them.
Scrub and Mr. Belch.
You know,
Oh,
show a little leg. You know.
This is a kids movie.
This is for children.
You should not make this. Should make this PG-13.
Hold
I could not
hold
unsee
on. And let me spit at y'all real quick. A kids movie. Okay, but the original freaking Willy Wonka, the kids movie, we had a freaking girl turn into a whole ass freaking balloon.
Oh yeah, I
and float
forgot.
up in the air.
The
We
original
had a
Willy
girl-
tortured kids.
We had a kid who literally drank from a freaking water fountain and went up. Yeah, kids died in the original movie. Fuck out of here. This is a kids movie.
No, we're just criticizing
We're just-
based on,
yeah, that was a way
based on
Fuck
parents,
outta here.
crazy parents.
it's a kids movie.
Also,
Show a
Hey,
little
hey,
leg.
hey, we are
Show a
just-
little leg.
It'd be
were
nice to
sim-
show that
we
on
were
camera.
Show a little leg.
You know, she'll like it. Come on, I can't unsee that anymore, bro. Really, did they have to have him in suspenders
That is one
with
moment.
shorts?
That is one moment when it does eventually release on Max that I'll be glad to skip over.
This is gonna be fucking funny, bro. I love
You're
it.
gonna skip over that? Pathetic.
Alright, it's
Oh.
okay.
Hold
No,
on,
but
skip
don't
over,
forget
hold on,
about
skip
those two
over.
other
He's
Black
gonna
Box
skip-
characters
he's
that
gonna
like
skip
just
over that.
were
He's like,
thinking
oh,
about
I'm
talking
glad
about
it
their
goes on
one
Max, I'm gonna
time
skip
they
over
were
that
close to
show
each other in
right
school.
there.
And then they just make out together. I'm like, yo, that's
Speaking of, cameo little movie. Speaking of,
You gotta
you're
welcome
going
back
to
on
watch
campus.
Barbie.
You are gonna watch Barbie, especially since we got that moment where everyone was wearing pink. Oh yeah, and that's the closest you're gonna see Barbie. You're gonna watch Barbie. You're gonna watch
Hold on,
Barbie.
what was the name of the candy that made somebody made an Oompa Loompa grow a shit ton of hair?
It was the, I think it was like the Yeti. It was like the
Yeah, they called it the Yeti.
No, it was the
Yeti sweat.
Yeti sweat. Yeah, it was
Yes.
the Yeti sweat.
Yeah, that okay. So now we know where now we know how the heck that Oompa Loompa. He got a taste of the poison Yeti
And we
sweat.
finally
Yeah,
know
with the Yeti
how Willy himself makes the chocolate.
Yeah, well,
Giraffe milk.
Giraffe,
yeah, I think that's just like a small portion of it.
No.
Because I seriously don't think that he's getting a whole bunch of giraffes and milking them. Besides, I think this is just like the one.
Shout out to
time thing.
Abigail.
Yep, shout out to Abigail.
I always wonder. I kind of wish we got a moment where Willy was promoting his chocolate to someone who was lactose. That would be kind of nice.
Oh, wait a minute.
Imagine if you
Actually, I
made a
think
chocolate
there was
that was
somebody
You
who
lactose.
also gotta remember, this is like back in the days, like
True.
no like lactose.
But I'm
was-
sure lactose exists.
Actually, make sure next time get what's her name, Jennifer Gardner to come in, since in her last movie Family Switch, she's lactose intolerant in that movie.
But you gotta remember, like them trying to promote that. That's gonna be hard because even if there's people, they're not gonna freaking diagnose someone
Yeah,
lactose
you know, that was
intolerant.
just
That's like back in
something
the day.
I kind of wish they did, but it's alright.
We're just trying to reference a couple other movies just so it just adds to the fun.
All right, just hold on. Shout out to the two security guards. They got together. Chemistry class. They got together. But let's go. All right, let's get our final verdict.
We'll start with me this time, but I thought this was a pretty solid film. Because it made me happy, I will give it 5 stars. Personally, that's me.
What you have to say, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Nuno. This movie was pretty solid. I give this 4 out of 5.
I agree with these two. This movie was surprisingly pretty amazing to watch. Definitely a good banger to end the year off. And honestly, all the actors in this movie they really were standouters. Whether they're playing good, bad, what have you, everyone played their part well. And even the background characters. And also King Michael Key. I'm sorry, but you're definitely gonna die big.
He's gonna lose his foot, like given how the time that they were living in.
But I'll give it 5 out of 5. Definitely a banger, one of the last final bangers of the year.
Well,
I
let me give my score right away. 5 out of 5, right? Feel good movie, made us happy. Amazing music, amazing choreography. When you come to the movies, people that actually cry easily, bring some tissues.
Yeah, it does
Bring
look-
some tissues because
have your tissue right here.
Also, crazy family drama was a little bit much, but we loved it.
yeah, I mean there was not that much family drama. It was just
No, I was thinking strictly on
yeah.
strictly on Noodle's family.
Yeah, but all I'm gonna say is bring some tissues because a good portion of the not even a good portion, a good chunk of the movie, it really pulls on your heartstrings a lot, and I mean a lot. And bring some tissues because this is an emotional ride, but it's not that emotional. It's that feel good emotion, and 5 out of 5. That's all I'm gonna say.
Also, one more thing before we end it up. But have you noticed that? Nice to know that we ended up this last screening here at Assembly here, which is kind of poetic because we started our first screening here. Well, with Alex's case, all 4 of us here with Guardians 3, and now we ended up here with Wonka.
Yeah, because y'all started with John Wick, right?
Yeah.
With John Wick that I didn't get to go because my mother took her. She's like, oh, it's gonna snow. It didn't snow.
It was raining a bit, and somehow even rain came.
Yep.
Randy had to force his ass.
Anyway, guys, those are our thoughts for Wonka. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to get notified for our next video.
Share this video with anyone know that fucks with the character Willy Wonka, you already know, or Timothée Chalamet. Go support this movie. You already know. This is one of the final bangers of the year. Definitely deserve a watch.
Wonka, you hit a pretty high note today.
Yep. So much so that Alex is conflicted to probably bring this number 1 over John Wick 4. I'm not sure about that.
Number 1,
Hey.
they beat John Wick 4. They beat John Wick 4.
Hit that good
I'm not gonna
spots
lie,
here,
they
man.
beat John Wick 4.
And one last
Good job,
thing.
Timothy.
Shout out to Mr. Beast. We're not sponsored by them. But Feastables, hey, you wanna sponsor us? We're down, birdies. We're down. How was the chocolate though?
Yeah,
It was good.
it was good.
It was really good. Very rich. It took a time for me to get used to it. It just sucks because I got like my whistle tooth, the whistle tooth is still there, like embedded there, so I could barely keep stuff that much.
What about you, Nuno?
And remember, if you're a security guard, don't eat anything from Willy Wonka. You'll probably end up regretting it. Or maybe you'll call somebody and maybe you'll drunk dial somebody and call them and say, "Baby, I'm in love with you."
Now, and one more thing. As good as chocolate may be, don't eat too much of it. Don't get diabetes or cavities. Always brush twice a day.
Also, shout out to the beginning couple where apparently Willy also makes chocolate that makes you confident.
Yep.
Where can I have one?
Yeah, they got quickly engaged. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Oh, alright guys.
Yeah. All the chocolate is sponsored by These Nuts.
Epilogue.
And guess who we just ran into? Our star from the movie. Who is it, Ant?
Abigail.
It's Abigail. Hey, Alex, you know what to do. Milk her.
You know what? We can't touch this thing.
Do not touch. Sorry, Wonka, you can't touch this one. Not today. Can't touch it.
Good day, sir.